Hey everyone, this is Nitro. So, I just realized that I have not finished my SSS level trials. Apparently I did the S level and the SS level, what is it, yesterday I think? And somehow I just stopped there without doing the SSS level trials. So I'm just gonna begin now and work my way through the five SSS level trial battles to get the final reward of 10 bursting heart keys and 5 more runestone shards, so that next week I can make a runestone. Alright, so let's begin with the first one, where the time law is damage decreases 20% for each block moved before attacking, up to 100% decrease. Here we go. Now this is interesting. A lot of orc enemies, which is annoying. And 2-5. Okay. Ledin is basically a must. Okay. So that's an obvious character to bring. Sophia is always nice. Leon and Leanna are always nice. The last character is the one to decide on. And ideally, it would be someone who can one-shot a Cyclops. I don't think Bozel can. These guys are level 71 at this point. The only character who could potentially one-shot them is Zerida by using Bloodthirster and then Killing Blow. You know what? Why don't we try that? Let's give it a shot. Even though my Zerida won't have her faction... Oh wait. 765 defense. And Zerida only has 747 attack. There's no way that's going to be a one-shot. Okay, you know what? Let's stick with Bozel for Earthquake. So... I guess Earthquake and Seal is the way to go, right? And maybe I'll just toss in a second black hole, so just a pure debuff machine. Ledin has his gear, Sophia has her gear, but she needs regenerate and not strengthen. And also a single target heal rather than mass heal. Everyone else looks fine, so... Here we go. Let's see how this plays out. Let's move up. Ledin is gonna go forward. Leon is going to go forward. Bozel is going to go forward. And that should be enough. For turn 1 anyways. Okay. They formed a ridiculously weird line, with one of the orc generals moving backwards in fact. So that makes things easier for me. Let's see. Chivalry, attack, then 1, 2, 3. Liana can outgain me. Okay, perfect. Oh crap! I should have used Bozel to Earthquake first. Yeah, so the Orc General did not die. That's okay. Let's just outgain Leon first. Then Earthquake, then figure out what the heck I'm going to do. Seal. Okay, perfect. Seal's kicked in on like everyone. So now Ledin can easily tank hits without worry then. Saved by Bozel. Basically.
ごめんなさいね。
So Ledin is now going to have a fun time killing off lots of, I guess, orcs. And I am so glad one of those orcs shifted further back, because I would have no idea how to deal with him otherwise.
はい。
Oops! I was supposed to rewind last turn.
何をしてるのか分かっているのか。
Let's hit them with black hole now. And I'm actually going to rewind right now, rather than regenerate.
気づかないうちにごめんなさいね。
So that Ledin can reactivate his Divine Guard. Leon can chivalry up. And assault the Cyclops and kill it off. Retreat back.
ご命令を。
And why don't I actually have Ledin melee attack this elf general? It actually survived.
ご命令を。
Then Liana can't finish it. Oh, okay. This is such a waste. So I'm not going to gain Leon to kill it. It just doesn't make any sense.
ご命令を。ご命令を。
But I 779 versus 880? I'm gonna do like 40 damage. So even if I attack it, it won't die. But it's going to kill itself. Okay, I'll just tank the hit then. That's fine then. Alright, so let's just end my turn. Fortunately, I noticed that debuff. So there we go. Explosion and it dies. So Leon can attack.
はい。
But before I do that,
何をしてるのか分かっ
Leon is going to come here and retreat back to here. So why don't I place Ledin in a position to guard him? Actually, this tile is fine, isn't it? Yeah, this tile is fine. So let's just reactivate Divine Guard where he's standing. And then
何をしてるのか分かっているのか。
Bozel is going to move up and do a ranged attack to start.
準備完了です。
And then
はい。はい。
準備完了です。
はい。
Liana is just going to pray her up, I suppose.
これが私の信じる心です。
Because I need to heal up Leon to full.
準備完了です。
There we go. Melee attack did absolutely nothing to the Mist Dancer for some reason. Wow. Okay.
はい。
I'll just regenerate Ledin.
これはあまり使いたくないですよね。
Plunder, was that? Nope, just a ranged attack. So Ledin is okay. Still has Divine Guard. The Cyclops Smash is going to suck though. Or maybe not as much as I thought. What did it remove? So I still have Divine Guard and the 2 range guard. So it probably removed, I guess, my faction buff elements, right? That's what it looks like. Okay, that's fine then. Let's just reactivate faction buff right now. with Ledin.
正面突破準備完了です
And melee attack the Cyclops. And retreat.
何をしてるのか
And then again
これが私の信じる心です。
Leon,
準備完了です何をしてるのか分かっている
Earthquake,
計画通り
the Mist Dancer.
了解
So I've actually been quite lucky this fight with regards to Bozel, you know, silencing enemies, and now, you know, the Mist Dancer used riposte instead of plunder.
了解
Just a lot of things kicked in that helped me have an easier time clearing this. Nonetheless, a clear is a clear. I do think there starts to be more and more of these luck elements in the higher difficulty battles. So, here we go. Next battle, SSS Trial 2. Effective on enemies. After taking action, if outside the danger zone, damage dealt will be increased by 30% and damage taken will be decreased by 30%. It lasts one turn. So you need to charge into the enemy range to prevent them from getting what is effectively Zerida's buff, right? Zerida's Alhazard Bloodthirster buff. Wow, okay, interesting. I really don't like the idea of an assassin general having that buff, I have to say. Well, let's put Leon. Let's see, if I place Leon here, he's going to Chivalry, but he can't reach them, so he has to go here to take out the two mages. I can have Leon go with him to wipe them both out. Other than that though, how can I get into range of the enemies to prevent them from being buffed? Is the question for this map. What if I bring a Summon Undead on Bozel? That could probably help. A bit, anyways. There's no cavalry enemies, so Ledin can actually run non-phallic soldiers, like zealots or mass maids. There's also not very many, You know what? I'm incredibly tempted to run Landius, because he can self-revive, right? And he has enough mobility to more easily get into range of these enemies too. So maybe I'll do that. Landius. So Landius, Bozel, Sophia. Let's see how this works out. Okay, good enough. Let's begin the battle and see how this all plays out, shall we? Here we go.
了解
Let's start things off with Leon
無駄な抵抗はするな
crushing the left flank.
準備完了です
Yeah. Liana is going to move 1 tile, 2 tiles, 3 tiles, so I place myself... Actually, if I place myself... No, here is as far as I can go, right? Here! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For maximum charge distance.
戦いはまだ
ご命令を
So Liana runs over to the left
人思考
to
そして
gain Leon.
了解
And then Leon is going to charge the Mage General and get rid of it. Let's turn on the danger zone and place myself right here.
戦いはまだ終わ
Can Sophia's rewind affect Leon? Not right now, but if I move further down, it probably will. So yeah, let's shift Sophia to the left then. Or, I don't know. Forget it. Let's just shift Sophia to the right so that Landius can get buffs. I don't particularly actually want to fight them. It's more I want to get myself into range so that they don't get that ridiculous buff effect. So let's do that. And Bozel, why don't I just try dropping a Summon Undead for now, turn on the danger zone once more, and see how far they can move. So let's place myself right here maybe? Or here? Is there anywhere I can place him that's considered safe and will keep these guys in check? I don't think so. Darn it. Well, so be it. At least it'll force him to use his riposte skill. So I'll leave him where he is. There it is. Goodbye, Necromancers. And they all charge into distance of Leon. So that worked out.
はい
I'm going to have to regenerate Landius, I think. But before I do so, let's have him activate Tranquility. And then the regenerate.
あれ気づかないうちにごめんなさいね
Over here.
何をしてるのか分かっている
Well,
の
let's try to evade their attack. Right? So let's move up and earthquake like so.
計画通り
Silence! 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 Yes.
了解
はい
了解
Attack the Holy General. Ooh, one shot. Very nice.
はい
And prayer up.
今日思考そして
Quite happy with my Leon. One-on-one fight. Landius takes a beating. Oh my god. He dies just like that.
準備完了です
Yeah. Clearly my Landius needs more power. Needs to be buffed up a bit more
準備
than
完了です
in order for him
戦
to
い
be
はまだ終わっていない
effective. Oh well.
油断するな準備完了です何をしてるのか
Not
分
much
か
he
っ
can
て
do now.
いるのか
はい
了解何をしてるのか分かっ
Let's
てい
see.
る
What can I do here?
準備
Well,
完了です
I can certainly assault the assassin general and get out of range. And up here, how about I place myself up here and earthquake again?
絶望せよ
So hindsight, I really don't think I needed the summon
ご
undead.
命令を
Bringing black hole would have been the better choice. Again is ready for next turn. Alright, Landius kills off the mage at least. I need 2 characters to kill off
準
one,
備完
but
了です
a kill is a kill, right?
無駄な抵抗はするな準備完了です
Chivalry? Melee attack. Down it goes. Let's place myself over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
みんな
So that I can attack.
何をしてるの
Bozel
か
can
分
stay
かって
here
い
as
る
well. Let's do a ranged attack on the Cyclops.
戦いはまだ終わっていない
ご命令を
And Liana again,
これが私
Leon
の信じる心です。
準備完了です
and Assault for the victory. So, powerful Leons always help. There we go. Moving on. SSS Trial 3. After taking action, enemy units within 2 blocks will be subjected to 1 random debuff. Luck-based battle. And I'm definitely going back to Ledin. Look at all of those different cavalry units. Wow. So yeah, Ledin is a must, I think. Could have Leon on the outside though. Alright, let's see how this works out. Shall we? Here we go.
準備完了です
So, over here, Leon is definitely going to Chivalry
決着をつけよう準備完了です
and Assault the Assassin General. Taking it down. And then back off. And then 1, 2, 3 puts me right here. That would be in range of the Cavalry General. That's not worth it. So let's just...
何を
Okay, let's move Liana up. And again,
これが私の
Leon
信
to
じる
start.
心です。
了解
And then Leon is just going to do 3 distance attack on the Mage General. Leaving at 3 hit points? Man! 3 hit points!
何を
Wow.
してるのか分かっているのか
Okay. Earthquake. To weaken these 3.
絶望せよよし
I'm going to just avoid taking this hit because of the ram effect, right?
Yes.
Well, that's okay. If I place myself here, if I get rammed here, I can still guard everyone. So that's fine. So,
勝負を
Divine
つけ
Guard.
る時が来たな
moving up. Regenerate.
これはあまり使いたくないですわね。
And now Lennon will take a beating. Oops, I got cursed. That's not good. Regenerate will now do nothing. So Ledin, I don't know if Ledin can survive all these hits while cursed. We'll see. He does! 631 hit points, but he survives.
準備完了ですよしはあよし
So why don't I just run away now? Oh boy.
行くぜ
I can't faction buff. Due to the ridiculous amount of debuffs on him. There's no way he's going to be able to faction
準備
buff.
完了
ご命令を。
行く
Just
ぜ
none at all.
行くぜ
Oh, let's move down then. And...
Huh?
Why don't I move back and drop a summoned undead
了解
over here just to debuff them. Or not. That sucks. Okay, let's move Sophia down to heal up
気
Ledin.
づかないうちにごめんなさいね。
I'm actually going to keep running away Leon. And I think as long as I move here, I'm safe. So I can pray her up. Like so.
人、思考、そして
So this, yeah, at least the Necromancer draws off some attention. For now. Buying me some precious time. Enough time for Ledin to wipe out those other two enemies.
何をしてるのか分かっているのか。準備完了です。
Let's have Leon attack. Leaving another enemy at nearly dead, but not quite dead state. So let's have Liana finish it. Assuming Ledin can faction buff, which he just did.
正面突破。
はい、ご命令を。
There we go. Charging down, but I'm outside of its range, so that's good.
気づかないうちに
Generate Ledin.
ごめんなさいね。
Now there's just two enemies left,
了解。
neither of which should be particularly difficult to kill.
はいはい。
了解。
Melee attack takes down one.
はあ。
ご命令を。
Liana will again
こ
Leon.
れが私の信じる心です。
Bozel will Earthquake and Leon will Chivalry and Assault.
何をしてるのか分
And
か
that
って
should
い
be
るの
enough
か。
to kill off
絶望せ
the
よ。
last enemy, the Hellfire Archer.
了解。無駄な抵抗はするな。準備完了です。
There we are. Fourth battle. Damage decreases by 20% for each block moved before attacking, up to 100%. This time law again. Okay. So what you really want is for the enemies to move as far as they can to attack you. I'm almost tempted to replace the faction buff on Ledin with Burning Sun so he can attack. But I don't think I need to because I'm pretty sure Leon with Liana and so on will be able to do just fine. Let's see. So let's place him as far back as possible. Right, he's gonna Chivalry attack again and attack once more. And yeah, this looks good. Okay, here we go.
準備完了です。
Ledin to start by moving up and activating Divine Guard.
正面突破。
Sophia to follow up with the Regenerate.
これはあまり
First two
使いたくないですよ
actions
ね。
are clear and obvious.
了解。
Now Leon will move over. Chivalry to attack
さあ、決着をつけよう。
the
準
Necromancer.
備完了です。
And I probably should have Earthquaked first before doing that. Ah, it's alright. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
何をしてるのか分か
Keep
ってい
forgetting
るの。
these little things.
何をしてるのか分かっているの。
Earthquake now. It gets to survive to attack me, but it is what it is. Let's just again Leon
これが
and
私の
focus
信じる
on
心で
the bigger danger,
準備完了です。
the Hellfire the flame skeletons with the Hellfire Archers, which actually also survive. Wow. Tough enemies. Please don't curse me. Good. No curse effect this time around. Taking barely any damage because they moved so far to attack me. The debuff is cannot use passive skills, which is fine. So Leon, let's see. Earthquake is gone. Well, let's make them move as far as they can to attack me, right? So let's move Ledin, I guess, back. It only makes sense. And faction buff. Bozel will move back one, I suppose, and attack. Leon is gonna get prayer before he attacks. And I think I should rewind? I don't know. Maybe I'll just attack. Yeah, that's fine. Now I'll rewind. There we go. Hellfire Archer shoots me again. Please don't curse me. Good. Although even if I get cursed, it's not that big of a deal in this particular fight because the enemy damage is getting reduced so much as I'm due to the how far they have to move to attack me. So actually, this time law really favors you as long as you take full advantage of it. Except Leon, smash the flame skeleton. Start ripping up the lobster behemoth. Deactivate. Vanguard. Regenerate Ledin. And have Leon Chivalry Assault. I'm going to leave this Griffin because it's damaged. So I think a good target is one of these two. And I probably should have brought Smash or something other than Assault, because I'm losing damage for every time I move, right? So it doesn't really make sense to use the Assault skill at all. Oh well. It's not the end of the world. I'm still killing them off, so it's perfectly fine. You know what? Wind Whisper. Interesting. Doing no damage because of how far they move yet again. Just keep running. Just an earthquake to debuff their stats. Not expecting damage here. Yeah. Heal. Prayer. Actually, let's put Liana right here, so that the prayer will be more effective, because Liana will talent heal Leon this way.
準備完了です
Just going to assault and then retreat back 3. There we are. Time for Ledin to show off. And Ledin will finish the fight. Thank God for these time laws, making this fight so easy. Here we go. And we're finally at the SSS Ultimate Trial, or SSS Final Trial, as they call it. When you have no allies within 2 blocks, all attack and death stats are increased by 20%. Fascinating. Oh, here we go. Alright, so just trying to decide on who to bring, and I think, or actually, I'm trying to decide on what I should do, right? What if I have, for example, Leon? Let's see, Leon can move up Chivalry and kill off Imelda, but then he doesn't really have any other target to attack. Bernhardt, perhaps, right? Or maybe I'll weaken Leon. Well, you know what, this is fine. Let's just begin and see how it goes. What are the enemies immune to? Fixed damage. Okay, no big deal. So let's actually start with, I guess, the debuff. Whatever. Let's toss the earthquake from here. Leon charges forward. Chivalry. And smashes Imelda. Very easily. And backs up. Ledin. Divine Guard. Liana. Again on Leon, I think, is the best option. So that I can move up once again and use Assault on Bernhardt. Nearly killing him off. And I'm just going to back off Leon to here. Last but not least, let's regenerate Ledin. Going to take a beating from Egbert because he was not silenced. But it should be fine. As long as I don't die. And I don't. Alright. I already hit them all with an earthquake, so let's hit them all with a black hole now. Which wipes out Bernhardt. Perfect. Let's have Ledin faction buff to start. And I'm going to prayer up, I think. Actually, let's rewind first and then prayer. I don't think I'm going to cast prayer a second time in a row. So, rewinding now is okay. prayer.
これが私の信じる心です。
So in very many ways,
準備完了です
the fact that I did silence Vargas is what made this whole all possible. Otherwise, Leon probably would have been unable to attack Egbert, right? Which I can do right now with Chivalry
無駄な抵抗はするな準備完
and
了です
Assault. Taking down Egbert, leaving only 2 enemies, both of whom are silenced, and now the fight becomes very easy. Ledin kills off Leon. Ledin will probably hammer down Vargas, even if it don't kill him.
了解は
Bozel, ranged attack.
あ準備完了です
Leon. Actually, before Leon does his
ご命
attack,
令を
why don't I actually again Bozel
人思考
for yet another strike, right?
準備完了です
Okay. Now let's have Leon attack to easily kill off the damaged Vargas. And then
何を
Bozel
してるのか分か
with
って
a
いる
second ranged strike will finish the battle. Very easily finishing it off. Once again, based on luck, based on the seal effects of Bozel, but you know, whatever. At the end of the day, I didn't even seal Egbert, and I still cleared it. So there we go. SSS level trials cleared. Done and done. So that's it for the Timeless Trials of the week. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you found this video useful. But on the whole, this week's SSS level trials weren't particularly tough. That pretty much sums it up. On that note, Nitro out.